Hey guys, how's it going? I figured I would do a reptile room update as of the August 2015. Uh, let's start with what has been happening around here. Uh, I don't know if you've been watching my videos or not. If you have been watching my videos, you would know that I lost one of the bearded dragons. Uh, so I moved that enclosure out of here. As you can see, this is Jack's new enclosure right here, which is pretty dirty. But there's Jack right there. Sorry, Jack. If you haven't met my bearded dragon, my male bearded dragon, this is him. His name's Jack. I'll show him to you. He just woke up. This is Jack. He's my male. It's pretty big. I don't know if you can see that. Anyways, he's my male bearded dragon. I now only have one bearded dragon. Put him back. He's probably gonna head bob and get mad. Gonna head bob at us, dude. And as you can see, I put his enclosure. There's his enclosure, and it's on top of Kaw's enclosure, and there's Kaw down there. And if you see, guys, he's waiting for food. That's Kaw. That's my carpet python, and that's his enclosure. That's some people tell me not to change his enclosure since I thought I was going to downgrade him to a smaller enclosure. But I rearranged the room. Let me show y'all what I did for the rest of the tanks. As you can see, I have the rest of the tank set up right there. Let me turn off these lights. Figured they would help with the lighting in here, but they're making a glare, so it's hard to see the closures. I'll show you the enclosures again. As you can see, guys, there's the 6 right there, and there's a doubled up one on the side over here, guys. That's 2 tanks with the glass removed from the bottom and stacked on top to make a bigger enclosure. I'll run through the animals real quick, starting with the new red tail boa. His name is Ziggy. As you can see, guys, I have live plants in his enclosure. Let's open this. And as you can see, there he is. Let me grab him. And he's a biter. So you can see, there he is. So this is a red tail boa. Hey, buddy. He's really pretty. Let me set him on my lap. Put his enclosure back up. And there he is, guys. This is my new guy. So I had to double up the enclosure. So you can see I had to double up the enclosure to make it taller. And I put a log in there so he could climb on it. He's really fond for climbing, so get up there, dude. We'll put him back. Put him back to shut his enclosure. Then you see there he is, guys. Like I said, he's a biter. I'm trying to break him of that, so because he's gonna be a big dude. Trying to break him of that, and that's Ziggy, the red tail boa. And then I'll take you over here, and this enclosure up here is empty. That was Muerte's If you've been following my videos, that was my Mexican black king snake. He's still missing. I have his enclosure set up that way. If I happen to find him around the house, I can toss him in there. I'll start right underneath him. Guys, this is Henry's. No, Violet. This is Violet. She's in shed. So you can see she's all dark. This is Violet. She's my my Anery Honduran milk snake. Like I said, she's in shed. So she's dark. You can see her. I don't know if you can get her to hold still. Her eyes are real blue. She's blue. And she eats like a pig, so she's getting big really quick. Then underneath her, guys, is Henry, the old man. He's been around. I would say my birthday's coming up in a few days, and I think on my birthday he's probably going to be almost 18 years old. So, and then this is Henry. There's his setup. And all these need to be cleaned, but I haven't cleaned them out yet. There's Henry. He's my Pueblan milk snake. There's Henry. He's old. Still lively little dude for being old. You can see tongue flicks, and he is real squirrely though. He does get scared really easy. You see he's gonna go hide, guys. I'll show you the new ball python that I got. I got a regular from one of my my buddies. Gave me a regular ball python. So this is him. This is a little male. There's his enclosure. And here he is. There he is right there, curled up in a ball. There he is, guys. A little regular. Just poking his little head out. Want to know what's going on. That's him. A little regular. A little normal. I'll leave him on the bed. I'll throw him right there and let you see him. That's him on the bed. I'll take all three of the balls out and the ball pythons and let you see them. And then, I don't know if there's Popeye's enclosure right there. And I don't know if y'all seen Popeye. I think he might be in shed too. But there's my male pied ball python. And I'll put him on the bed with this guy. They're cruising around. This guy. Lively guy. Let's see. He's being lively. I'm going to throw him back in there since he's moving around so much. I'll leave Popeye on the bed because he'll stay up and he'll stay in the ball. No, actually I'll put Popeye in his tank. I wanted him to unroll so y'all could see his pattern. He's pretty. You don't want to cooperate. But anyways, guys, that's my pied ball python. And we'll get you my big girl, my albino ball python. She's up here. It's Ruby. I can open her enclosure. Move this. There, big girl. There, big girl. This is Ruby. That's my big girl. She is a big girl. I'll put her on the bed so she'll roll out. There she is, guys. Like I said, she's a big girl. look big when they're curled up in a ball, do they? Yeah, I know everybody weighs them and keeps up with how many grams there are and all that crap. I don't do that. These are my pets. I really don't care what they weigh as long as they're healthy and they eat. She's pretty heavy. Like I said, I don't know what the point is keeping up with their weight like that, unless you're breeding them. I guess some people keep up with the weight because they breed them. I just judge them by if they're growing or not, how many sheds they do after they eat and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, guys, that's the snakes. I'll show you the enclosures again. And then there's my TV. If you're not familiar with my enclosures, these are I actually have a new one, so I'll show you the name of the tanks. It says Reptology Life Science. I don't know if these are available online or not, because he was talking about like the factory in China that makes these burnt down, so they were hard to get a hold of. But I love these tanks. These enclosures right here, I built these dividers with 2x4s to spread them off. And if you look, I have these. I think these are Zilla. I have these guys between them, and what it actually does is heat up the bottom tank, and it heats up the top tank on top of it with the same fixture. So it gives them belly heat and the heat coming down on the enclosures, and they stay at constant like 94 degrees on the hot side, and they stay at like a 77. And like right now it's heating up in here because I got the air conditioner off. And I'll show y'all. This is Izzy, my iguana. I'll show you guys her. If I can get in her enclosure without messing stuff up. Well, I got a snake hook that fell down. It's blocking the way. The snake hook is in the way. On the wrong side of the room, anyways. Open her enclosure. There she is, guys. And there's her new toy that I put in there. What are you doing? There's her new toy that I put in there, and she's been beating it up. You see, she's making faces. What are you doing? She's in shed. If you can't tell, her face is all where it's all gray right there. Is skin that's getting ready to shed. She's in shed. I've been keeping her wet, and you can see skin's coming off her tail and stuff right here, and her spikes. I'm gonna try to keep her wet. It's not a good idea, guys, to help your animal shed. Like, don't pull on the shed. You can rub them like this, and if it falls off, that's good. But I wouldn't be pulling on it. Anyways, that's Izzy. That's my green iguana right there. She's a good girl. That's her enclosure right there, and that's her UVB bulb right there on top right there. And then I have two UVB 10.0 Zoom Ed bulbs, and a lot of people tell you the 10.0s are for desert animals, and the 5.0s I think are for tropical animals. I put 10.0s because it's a long throw, and there's a screen on top of her enclosure, and a lot of that UVB gets filtered out. So I'd rather have too much UVB and her have a place to go to get away from it than not enough. Anyways, guys, that's Caw again. He's waiting. Today's feeding day, so he's waiting for food. And this guy up here with his dirty enclosure, Jack, Mr. Jack there. And then, of course, we'll end the video. I'll show you. There's little Miss Roxy, my little prairie dog butt. We'll end the video with her. I'll show you guys Roxy, introduce you to Roxy, and then I'll go ahead and end the video. Come on, Papa. Come on. There she is. Come here, Rocky. Here, monkey. That's Roxy right there. That's my prairie dog. She's just a little sweetheart. She's scared because I was messing with the snakes. I had the snakes out, and to her, she's food. She's snake food for the big snakes. Anyways, guys, just a reptile room update video, and I know it had one non-reptile in it, which is Roxy here, but y'all know the gist. Like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, let me know what y'all think, and I'll see y'all guys in the next video.